Welcome back one and all to Trails to Azure. I'm the TheDarkSeraph. Last time, we helped a family reunite with their father. This time, we're gonna go to, well, I did all the side quests. Let's visit Fran in the hospital while we're making our patrols. Yeah, let's go visit Franny. I can tell there are more people here than usual. You're right, there are so many people injured during the raid on the city alone. Among them being Inspector Donovan and Ilya. Yes, they're both still comatose. Inspector Donovan, I don't know what could have been done if he hadn't protected Fran. It's thanks to him that she's been able to recover as quickly as she has. And all the time we've known him, that old man's always had a huge heart. You gotta respect that. Here's hoping we get the chance to check in on him and Ilya. By the way, what room are they keeping your sister in? 301. But we should probably go check in at the reception desk before we make any visits. I'd like to see Cecil too, but I can only guess how immensely busy she is. Oh, hello, Noel. I see you've brought the rest of the SS here with you today. Are you here to pay Fran a visit? We are. Is now a good time? Of course. I'm glad she regained consciousness, by the way. She'll be delighted to see all of you, I'm sure. Me too. Well, I'm going to visit, see if... Is it really going to make me go to 301? Probably. Yes, it wants me to go to her room first. I want to see other people, though. There she is. Oh, and Cecil's in here with her. Pardon us. Huh? Noe. Guys. Oh, you poor thing. Hello, Lloyd. That's a thumbnail. Oh, Cecil, you're here too. Sorry for barging in like this. Is now a bad time? Of course not. I'm only here to swap out her IV. That's a better thumbnail. Thank you for coming to see me, everyone. I know you probably have a whole bunch of work to do. Don't mention it. We had to after Noel told us that you'd woken up. We've been so worried about you, Fran. It looks like you're doing well, though. She's right. The color's back in your face already. Yeah, I'm better than ever now. Well, except for all the injuries, I mean. They said I'll be good to move out of here, move to the general ward in 2 or 3 days. After that, it's only a matter of time until I'm back on my feet right out the door. No way, Fran. You still need plenty of rest before you even think about getting out of here. No, don't be so dramatic. I got off pretty light, you know. I mean, Inspector Donovan was the one who covered me from the blast. That wasn't a flashbang, then. Come on, Franny. You can't be thinking like that. The Red Constellation's why either of you are here. What happened ain't your fault. I know. But still, somebody has to back you guys up and support you from the sidelines. That's why I'm trying so hard to get better. It's okay, Fran. You don't need to strain yourself. It's not the same without you there to congratulate us on a job well done, but work is still running smoothly. The best thing you can do for us right now is to focus on your recovery. And once you're ready to give it your all again, we'll welcome you back with open arms. Okay, I will. Thanks, guys. But that reminds me. I heard you're going back to the CGF, Noe. Mom must have told you. Yeah, I thought it over, and now is the right time. Guessing Guess I'll be missing out on all the support you'll be giving the SSS, but hey, more for the rest of them, right? Come on, Noe. I know you're more choked up about it than that. No, Noe, you're always so... Fran? Don't worry, she's fine. That's just the IV drip kicking in. You should relax and leave the talking for later. I'm okay. Lloyd and them came all this way to see me. I still need to give Noe her pep talk before she goes back to the CGF. You don't exactly have the pep to spare right now. Sorry, guys. I think it'd be best if we let her get some rest. No problem. We'll come visit again, okay, Fran? Sleep well. I will bake you a Mishi cake once you are fully recovered. I can't wait. You poor thing. The way she goes, seems her stamina isn't nearly what it was right now. Well, she did need an emergency blood transfusion during her surgery. Still, she should make a full recovery. She'll be healthy before you know it. I hope so. We should give her some privacy. By the way, Cecil, are Inspector Donovan and Ilya taking visitors yet? For relatives, yes, but... Oh, never mind. I'm sure it'll be alright. They almost consider you family after all. Why don't I escort you over so we can check in on them? Would that be alright? We would appreciate it. Thanks for the solid, Cecil. You're very welcome. Inspector Donovan is in room 302. As for Ilya, you'll find her in room 303 just across from Shizuku, and I want to visit Shizuku too. Detective Raymond, I'm coming in now. Yeah, he definitely took it worse. Hey, Cecil, and if it isn't the SSS. Good to see you're doing well, Raymond. Have you been keeping the inspector company? Just filling in for his wife when she needs a break is all. Though I get the feeling that if he saw me, he'd yell something like, "The hell are you doing here? Get back to work." Yeah, pretty much. Can only imagine. About the inspector, they placed him on a ventilator? Yeah. They say his respiratory system took a lot of damage. But if he manages to wake up, it'll go a long way towards speeding up his recovery. Back during the explosion, the inspector, he saved Fran and me. Imagine that, me, the worthless loser who did nothing but panic while Crossbell went up in flames. Even Fran had to be brought in for surgery while I got off with little more than a scratch. Makes me sick. I'm just a lucky, incompetent son of a bitch. Raymond. You know it isn't your fault, man. Why don't you take a break, Detective? His condition is stable, and we're always making our rounds. We'll notice if anything changes. You won't be able to help him if you keep running yourself ragged, you know? I appreciate that. The inspector's wife should be coming back soon, though. I can at least look after him until she gets here. If you insist. Don't forget to take care of yourself, too. We'll come visit again. That's just a storage room. Sully's with her. Sully, may I come in? Sully, you came too. Ilya. Look at her. She's like a sleeping beauty. Normally she'd snore like a bear with her hair all messed up. I've never seen her like this. Almost makes it hard to believe that it's really Ilya lying in bed. How is she? She sustained fractures in numerous areas, including her spine. She was also suffering from internal bleeding. Thankfully, her surgeries were successful. However, she showed no signs of coming out of her coma. That's why she remains on life support. It's terrible. Damn it. She said that even if she wakes up, the odds of her making a full recovery are slim to none. You know what that means, right? Ilya would never be able to stand on the stage ever again. And it's all because she protected me. This should never have. She shouldn't have. Sully? It's okay, everyone. Everything is going to be okay. No one knows Ilya better than I do. No matter what happens, she isn't the type of person to give up. She's never going to stop looking ahead. That's Ilya Palatier. But she's right. There's no way she could break so much new ground if she weren't the performer she was. Well said. There's no such thing as a good enough for Ilya. In the time we've known her, she's always striven for new heights. As long as there is a stage to come back to, Ilya will stop at nothing to be on it. And somehow or another, I am certain she will make it there. Hell yeah. Put some faith in Adios and Ilya both. You got your own thing to do. Besides, I have a feeling Ilya would be telling you you're missing your rehearsals right now if she could. Give her the more reason to catch up to you when she wakes up again. Absolutely. Once she sees how far you and the others have come, she's going to do everything she can to join you. Thanks. That does make me feel a little better. You're right. The rest of us need to start pulling ourselves together. But Risha, she's nowhere to be found. Guys, if it's not too much trouble, would you mind helping us track Risha down? I don't know what her whole deal is, but no matter what, she's still one of us. And I think Ilya would have a better reason to get better if she came back too. Of course. Consider it a formal request of the SSS. We're going to find Risha, and that's a promise. Thank you, everyone. I think that was the reassurance Sully needed. To be honest, you ended up giving me some encouragement as well. Cecil. After hearing what happened, I feared the worst, and it seems we weren't that far off. Unfortunately so. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about her every hour of the day. But even so, this is Ilya we're talking about. I have faith in her. And knowing her, the more people who believe in her, the more she'll channel that into herself. Damn straight. That does sound like something she is capable of. Still, if Sully is right, then bringing Risha back is going to be just as important as anything else. Do you think we can find her, Lloyd? Honestly, I don't know. If she's really gone into hiding, it'll be easier said than done. You're probably right. We don't even know if she's still in the state. Just like the missing members of Hayue. No, we saw them but we did see them in the state during when we went after Revanche's warhounds. We're gonna be out of luck if a bunch of them from it hightailed it back to Calvard. Still, I don't want to let Saldir down. Not after what we promised we would get to her. Oh my god, I can't even talk right now. Me either. We should keep our ears to the ground for clues. I will scour the orbital net for any possible leads. That's more than we could ask for. I should be heading back to the nurse's station. Well, what are all of you going to do next, Lloyd? We still have some work to take care of, so I guess we'll be saying bye for now. This game really knows how to tug at your fucking heartstrings. We'll do more than try. Now's the time to make a stand. You're absolutely right. People have gone through so much hurt, body and mind. We have to do all we can to put smiles back on their faces. Make a stand, huh? And Shizuku is no longer in her room. Maybe up on the roofs? Yep, there's the kiddo. Hey Shizuku, out for a walk? Oh, hello there, SSS. I still love it that her eyes are open. Her vision's improving. Are you here to visit someone today? Well, you're one of those people. That's right, we came to check in how Fran was doing. We also got the chance to see Ilya and one of the inspectors from the police. That's right, Cecil told me about what happened to your sister. I can't imagine how horrible that attack in the city must have been. Cecil and the doctors haven't had any time to rest because of it. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. By the way, Shizuku, has your father stopped by to see you lately? No, he hasn't come by since what happened in the city. He did call, but it sounded like he was busy with work too. That's understandable. Have you been lonely, Shizuku? I'm alright. A lot of people died, and there are still more who were injured. It'd be selfish of me to expect all of his attention right now. For now, I'm trying my best to help by cheering Fran and the other patients up. That's all I can really do, the way my eyes are. It makes me feel so useless. What are you talking about? You've been doing plenty. He's right. The fact that you're staying strong despite your own challenges is inspiring to everyone around you, the SSS included. We promise. We can promise you that. If you say so. I think what all of you do makes it better for everyone. I'll be cheering you on from here, okay? It's clear her vision is improving if she's able to walk around on her own. I would like to go see if I can visit with the Saber Vipers as well. Yep, they're all banged up. The rest of you got away with just a few broken bones. But Koki's injuries are a lot more serious. He was hauled off to ICU the second we got here. I heard they moved him to their research lab after that. He hasn't woken up yet either. Damn it, why did this have to happen? I'll have to go see if I can go there. It just came at us, that monster. Wald, how could you let yourself turn into that thing? Just to get stronger. Shit. This has to be some kind of sick joke. I wish it was. I don't know, just sort of... I don't know what sort of demons he's battling in his mind, but I don't give a shit. That bastard's no leader of ours anymore. Not that there's anything left to lead in in the first place. This might be the end of the Vipers. They're lucky their injuries aren't as serious, and these are just regular people. Some of the police officers. I wonder if it'll let me go to the ICU. No, it will not. Well, that's understandable. And there's a call. Special support section, Lloyd Banning speaking. What's up? Where are you guys right now? You know, most people start their calls by introducing themselves. It's basic phone etiquette. Anyway, we're at St. Ursula's Hospital. Is something wrong, Yuna? Sorta. You guys are back at your SSS stuff starting today, right? I was just thinking of putting in a little request for you. How do you know that? You'd better not have been sneaking off to the police database again. And that aside, we're too busy to run errands, so you... What's that? Who was the one that bailed you out when you were looking for those missing bracers, hmm? You owe me one, and you know it. Fair point. Fine, we'll hear you out. But don't think this means we're going to do anything you ask. Should we get together in person? Yeah, meet me in front of the lighthouse in the Harbor District. I'll be waiting. The lighthouse? Why there? Oh, shut up. It's supposed to be a surprise. Anyway, just hurry up. Head spun a little bit there. I presume Yona is asking for another unreasonable favor? How'd you guess? The lighthouse? Since when did that little squirt ever want to go outside? Not to mention, he's hardly there's hardly anything over there now that the Hayway building is gone. He did have a point about assisting us when we were searching for Lynn and Eolia. Maybe we should hear him out. It'd be nice to return the favor, assuming it's within reason. Well, it's probably going to be related to Risha if it's over in the Harbor District. Well, there's Yona. Oh, it's a geofront access. What's up, Squirt? There you guys are. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's get going already. Get going where, exactly? Back it up, you little rascal. Mind putting us on the same page here? Oh, right. Guess I haven't actually told you what we're doing. The thing is, I was kind of hoping you could get me to a terminal down in the geofront. A terminal in the geofront? You mean the one that has... You mean the one that was blown to smithereens? Nah, that was terminal number 8 in the B sector. The one I want to get to is terminal number 4 in the C sector. I can't wait. The terminals at the branch suck major eggs. You can't do squat on them. Have you learned nothing, Yona? The new fundamental orbital network laws have already gone into effect. You realize that means we can't permit you to illegally commandeer a terminal, don't you? Just the opposite, in fact. We should be doing everything in our power to stop you. Hold on a second here. There's nothing illegal about it. Or did you forget that I'm still an engineer at the Foundation? That makes me one of the people who are authorized to use the geofront terminals. That's a good point. Is that true, Tio? He has the clearance to do so, yes, but I would still classify this as a gray area. It just goes to show how the orbital network law still has areas it can improve on. That only makes it sound even sketchier than before. If we start venturing into these gray areas ourselves, where does it end? It's too slippery a slope. What is it with you guys? Listen up for once, would you? What about those society weirdos? They messed around with the net a bunch before, didn't they? Who's to say they aren't exploiting the system right this second? It's a good point. The chief's worried about it too, but he doesn't have the time to check. So I'm taking the time out of my busy schedule to lend some of my expertise. If anything, you guys should be thanking me. But go ahead, slander me some more. If only this little dude was as good at fending for himself as he is about running his mouth. I concur, but he does bring up a valid point of concern. We have that fool character to consider as well as the Professor, Novaratus. I would speculate that they have more technological prowess than even the Foundation. Fine, we'll help. But just to be clear, any hacking that can be constructed as illegal will be subject to prosecution. Understood? And we're not doing this to live down there. You're going to continue sleeping in your own bed, in your own room, at the Foundation. Those are my conditions. Give me a break, will you? Why would Yona Sacred have to interact with the real world? Lloyd's always known to have that how to dole out tough love. It is a fair bargain, as you are likely to get. I suggest you take it. Fine, I get it, okay? It's a deal, just hurry up and take me down there already. I'm gonna pull my hair out if I have to use the Orcus Tower terminals for another nanosecond. Damn, kid folded like a house of cards. Still, I don't think we shouldn't be spoiling him like this. Get off my case. Yeah, let's do it. Down? Down what exactly? The lighthouse, duh. The entrance to the C sector is right here. What, you guys didn't know? I mean, it does say Geofront on it. Should we have? Watch and learn. I mean, it does say Geofront on it right there, so... He wasn't lying. Well, that was theatrical. Clearly someone in the city planning knows how to have their fun. Who cares? Quit your yapping and get inside. It could also be useful to find information we need on Risha. Yona has joined the party as a guest character. If he gets knocked out in battle, it'll be a game over. God damn it, I have to escort this fucking kid. Well, we're going to be doing this next time. Join me then on Trails to Azure as we venture through the geofront with a little twerp. But until then, I'm the Dark Seraph signing off. Goodbye.